Hello students, welcome to Unit 11 Notes. This is our new unit. We are starting two-dimensional area and perimeter. And I think you guys are going to find this rather easy, so I'm hoping we all do well on this. Let's start with lesson 1, which is going to be S1 perimeter. This is under the geometry. So when you go to IXL, you're going to go to IXL geometry. Okay, so the first one, find the perimeter of the square. Well, we know that a square has 4 congruent sides, so we're going to label this as, 19 miles, and 19 miles, and 19 miles. So we want to make sure that we do 19 plus 19 plus 19 plus 19. Okay, and that is 76 miles. So the perimeter equals 76 miles. And we are done. So perimeter, remember, perimeter is when you add perimeter. So when we is equal to when we add all the sides together. All right. Here we have a parallelogram. So we know that this piece here is congruent to this piece here. So 32 millimeters. And then this one's 13, and that would make that one 13 millimeters as well. A parallelogram has 2 pairs of parallel sides. They also have 2 opposite pairs of congruent sides. So perimeter equals 32 millimeters plus 13 millimeters plus 32 millimeters plus 13 millimeters. So we're going to add them all together. So 30, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. I think it's 90. Wait, where's my calculator? Let me just check real quick. 32 plus 32 plus 13 plus 13 is 90. Yes. So perimeter equals 90 millimeters. And this one was 76 miles. All right, the next one. And what I'm doing is I increase the rigor. So as you go further, this is as if you answered a bunch of questions correct. And so it's going to get more difficult. So I already have those questions that I took screenshots of. So here we have a parallelogram with sides 51 and 33. What's the perimeter? So let's think about our parallelogram. Okay. That is weird. It's not what I want. Just want to copy and paste this. Weird. Okay. So I have a parallelogram with 51 miles. and 33 miles. So what that means is that I'm also going to have 33 miles on this side. I'm going to have 51 miles on this side. So the perimeter equals 33 plus 51 plus 33 plus 51. So 33 and 51 and 33 and 51 is 168 miles. So really we could have added 51 and 33 together and then multiplied that by 2. So it would have had 84 and then multiplied that by 2 because there's 2 opposite sides for each one of those that are congruent. Okay. All right, a triangle has perimeter 75.7 kilometers. Okay, they gave me the perimeter for this one. Okay, and it's a triangle. So I know that a triangle has 3 sides. So 2 of the sides both measure 27.6 kilometers. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to do perimeter equals 75.7. But the perimeter also equals 27.6 plus 27.6 plus unknown. I don't know what the last side is. So what I need to do is I need to set up an equation. So 75.7 equals the first side and the second side and the third side. So the first thing I can do is do 27.6 and add them together to find to combine like terms on one side. So 75.7 equals 55.2 plus unknown. So now what we're going to want to do is take away 55.2. So minus 55.2. So we get, 75.7 minus 55.2. I get 20.5 equals x. So the last side is 20.5 kilometers. We could have just done a more simple equation. We could have just done 75.7. Actually, we don't even need an equation. We could have just taken away the 2 sides we know, 27.6 and 27.6. And that result would have been 20.5, which is exactly what we were looking for. Okay. Next problem, which figure has the greatest perimeter? Okay. So in this one, it looks like it's 35 and 36 and 35 and 36. So I'll leave this in green. I'll do 35 plus 36 plus 35 plus 36. So the perimeter of the one on the left is 142 centimeters. Okay. The one on the right, because they're all the same thing, I can say perimeter equals 26 centimeters times 5. I don't actually have to add each one of those together because they're all the same thing. So 26 times 5 is 130 centimeters. So it appears that this one on the left-hand side actually has more perimeter. And if you want to see this out, I can do that. 26 plus 26 plus 26 plus 26 plus 26. Okay. Next problem, which one has the greatest perimeter? You know what? I don't even think I need to do work because what I see here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. So you already know which one's going to be larger. But let me do the workout just to show you. So in this one, we're going to do perimeter equals 56 yards times 8. So 56 times 8 is 400. So perimeter equals 448 yards. And the next one, perimeter is equal to 50 yards times 8. So perimeter equals 400 yards. And there we go. So it appears to be 6 yards longer on each side. And I think this is our last problem, because they're pretty repetitive. So which figure has the greatest perimeter? So this one is a little bit more tricky. So let's add them all together. So we are going to add them all together. We're going to say perimeter equals 63.8 plus 62.7 plus 63.8 plus 62.7. So 63.8 plus 62.7 plus 63.8 plus 62.7 is 253. So perimeter is equal to 200. I don't know why that keeps doing that. 253 centimeters. And then this other one, perimeter is equal to 68.8 plus 49.2 plus 68.8 plus 49.2. Okay, so 49.2. So it appears that this one has a perimeter of 236 centimeters. So this one over here, this one in purple, has the greatest perimeter. All right, and that's it for this one. So just work on S1, and on IXL, you should really be able to get this one up to 100. I mean, I really believe in you. I think you can definitely handle this one all the way up to 100. It should go rather quickly as well. All right, good luck.